I like to enforce things that involve public safety. In my opinion, window tint is not public safety.
A fired Bristol, Tennessee police officer says his former department is pressuring officers to write window tint tickets, and he doesn't understand why. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Sarah Diamond. Josh Smith has the night off. As we told you last night, the city of Bristol fired one of its police officers after he pulled over a state senator's daughter, covered his microphone, and urged her to get her dad involved to try to change the police department's window tint enforcement policy. Nate Morabito found out the numbers show it's one of the most ticketed traffic violations in Bristol, Tennessee.
Yeah, we requested a breakdown of all citations and discovered since August, window tint tickets are only second to speeding citation. That's not including parking tickets. Bristol police wrote more than 350 window tint citations during that time. Chief Blaine Wade told us is one of several directed traffic enforcement safety initiatives. Teddy Hill already has his hands full.
Stays pretty busy, really busy.
But lately, he says this custom shop is even busier, removing illegal tint from cars stopped by police.
It takes twice as long to strip one as it does to tint one. It's a lot of work.
Now that officers are cracking down on window tinting.
I've watched them right here at this school zone wait for people to come out of the school and just picking them off left and right.
He says in recent weeks, police even stopped by.
This is your legal limit.
To warn him and other tinting businesses they could face fines too for installing illegal tint.
I think it's kind of silly.
He's not the only one.
I'm going to give you a citation. However, that's just because the admin's on our over window tint. One phone call from your dad would probably get rid of it and save all of us a lot of heartache.
Phil Kiersnowski lost his job after trying to get the policy changed during a window tint traffic stop involving Senator John Lumbergh's daughter.
I hate doing this, but our admin's on us real heavy for window tint. A lot of us don't agree with it.
While he admits he should have acted better, he says he stands by his comments.
They made it a monthly focus,
saying he doesn't understand why administration is pressuring officers to focus on window tint violations.
I would much rather stop someone for speeding, running red lights, something that endangers other people, as opposed to modifying their own vehicle.
Senator Lumbergh questions the policy too. He talked to the chief after Kiersnowski pulled over his daughter.
You have speeders, which are clearly an issue. Drunk drivers. We have an opioid crisis, an unsolved murder from Walmart, and we're worried about window tints.
With some exceptions, state law says window tint can only block 65% of the light. Bristol police started publicly addressing its increased window tint enforcement almost 2 years ago. City records show tickets started increasing significantly in August of this year. The chief, who declined to talk on camera, says this is a traffic and officer safety issue. By email, he compared it to driving without scraping ice off your windshield, saying tint can block a person's view. He also said it prevents officers from seeing someone's hands and a possible gun when a car is pulled over.
In my opinion, window tint is not public safety.
While Kiersnowski has his doubts, this store owner says the focus is impacting more than just those breaking the law.
Even people that have tint exempt stickers, they've still been pulling over until they actually can see that tint exempt sign.
Cody Calvert told us he's complained to the chief, saying despite this tint exemption sticker approved by his doctor for light sensitivity, Bristol police have pulled him over roughly 24 times over the last year. Nate Morabito, News Channel 11 in your corner.
Chief Blaine Wade told us the judge typically dismisses tint citations when people show proof they've brought their windows into compliance. The clerk tells us in those cases the city generally does not collect court costs. Opponents of the law argue window tints benefits include blocking heat and protecting the inside of a car.